Hello there, I'm Iron Hill, and welcome back to some Iron IV Kaiserreich playing the Spaghettis. Oh wait, I forgot my racist Italian impression. That means the Mafia is going to kill me. It's ending the crisis. We're going to end this delightful little economic crisis and remove austerity measures, and then begin preparing for the invasion of the Entente. It's going to be hell. Now, I'm pretty sure I basically need to wait until these are done. Ooh, what's this? What's this? Hoyt Savoy. Hoyt Savoy. Demand Hoyt Savoy. I don't know whether... Oh, that's Geneva and the Swiss French. Oh, okay. There we go. That's cool. Go on, Switzerland. I believe in you. Don't do it. Go to war. Do it. Do it. I do hope the game isn't going to crash, because I am experiencing a couple crashes now and again. Hopefully it'll be okay. The Savoy crisis resolved after a demand by the Commune. France, the province of Hoyt Savoy, be immediately ceded to the persecution. Due to the persecution of the French population, the Swiss government decided to avoid the threat of war. Agreed. Okay. This is a victory for the French government, which has already declared the reacquisition of Hoyt Savoy, not the victory of the world's working class. Can you imagine being a map maker in this time period? It would be absolutely hell. You would never-endingly need to make maps. It'd just be so horrible. Alright, construction's gone up. Excelente. We got a little while to do that. So we could get some more no, we can't get that. Reinforce rate, yes. What else could we grab? There's some artillery could grab. Planes, we're fine. We're actually pretty good for research right now. Do we have resources? We do. We don't have tungsten, so we don't need a resource efficiency gain just yet. So that's nice. I guess, I don't know. I guess we just keep working some of this, get some field hospitals, because our population is not great. Well, we're on limited conscription. There is a way to get some more pop. I just don't. It's modified farming method, so we can get 1% pop. That's pretty good. That is actually quite good. So I'll be able to get like an extra 300,000 manpower. I'm actually going to be fine. Everything's going to be okay. Also, it's going to go up because of Giovanni and also send in the army that I'm dealing with. Can you imagine being a map making in this period? Guaranteed. Actually, that's true. I'm recording this live at twitch.tv/AldraHill, so of course chat's appearing in the top right. Yeah, actually, if you were a map maker, you would be rich because you just have to constantly remake maps. But at the same time, it would be a little bit hellish to have to constantly do this, you know? It's like, imagine being like a royal map maker. Although there isn't... how many monarchies are there? It's like, we need a new map. 10 minutes later, we need another map. Because another country was annexed. Yeah. And obviously this is going to be a little bit of another part of this series is obviously me just waiting for a while. Except, actually, it's not. Because Legionnaire of Italy just declared war onto the Austrians. Okay. That's certainly a way to think of it. But you're going to die now. You're going to die. Why would you do this to yourself? Now you're gonna die. Jesus. So we can get some more aluminium, which we do not need. We can also get thriving economy, which would get production efficiency cap, consumer goods factories, and also factory output. The problem is we don't really have a lot of factories, so I'm not sure how worthwhile that is. I think I'd rather just go towards actual factories and start to do that. So what I'm going to do is I will grab construction subsidies. Must build faster, more forts, more trenches, more ports, more factories, more bases, more dockyards, more roads. Jesus. All the needed buildings, and we get 2 off-map civvy factories. That'd be useful. See, I don't know why they thought this was a good idea, because they're going to get absolutely boned, because they don't have soldiers, whereas Austria has more soldiers and puppets galore. What are you doing? I literally don't understand your choices. Oh, they're an autonomous puppet. Oh, that's cool. They have their own focus tree yet? They do not. Okay. So they're going to get wrecked. Well, there goes my parts of Italy. That's kind of annoying. It means I'm going to have to declare war on Austria for the rest of Italy. That's okay. The fall of Atlanta. Oh, no. Not Atlanta. Now where will everybody change planes? No. No. Saudi Arabia is consolidating the realm. They are in the Axis faction against the Ottomans, to be expected. To be expected. Sardinia is doing coal mines. These guys are assessing the army. So the thing is, the longer I leave these guys with their own faction, with their own stuff, the longer they're going to get better resources and production. So look at this, 24 steel production right there. And they're going to go down and get more factories. It's going to be awesome. As I was saying, as I'm going to have to... What? They're actually winning? Jesus. As I'm going to have to sit here for a while and just kind of, watch things happen, I thought I'd tell you a little story about something that happened to me today. What happened to me today was I was eating my lunch. I made a delicious grilled cheese sandwich before waiting for my stream and recording, okay? I had a delicious sandwich. I was watching Star Trek Voyager. Everything was great, okay? My puppy, who is approaching 7 months old now, is incredibly clever, okay? Here's what she did. She barked downstairs. She just started barking rapidly and frighteningly, like something was really wrong. So I immediately get up and I leave and I go outside my room and I go downstairs and there she is barking. And I'm like, what's wrong? What's wrong, Freckles? And I turn around and I go around, look around the house, and I turn back around and she's disappeared and I can't find her. Well, Go back upstairs, and she's eating my lunch. This was not a coincidence. She barked, specifically knowing, based on past experience, that I would go downstairs and see if she's okay, out of fear for her well-being. She would then use the opportunity the moment I turned away to stealthily sneak back upstairs and then eat some of my sandwich. She only got like a quarter of my sandwich, which was like a piece left off. And to be honest, she can have it. She's earned it. She has earned that sandwich. Because, wow, that is clever. Terrifyingly clever, honestly. Just frightening. Ugh. Okay, so we are still recruiting loads of divisions. We are just short on lots of infantry equipment. So maybe I actually should have built military factories. Oh, well. I built some civvy factories, and now I'm just... Oh, well. Well, we're gonna get... How much more factories can we get? We actually do get a lot of civvy factories from here. And also, ongoing industrialization gives you crazy good bonuses. 15% construction speed as well. So construction subsidies are pretty good. Let's get to mill factories now. The more arms industry is an important economic sector. By working closely with contractors and offering new contracts, you can encourage the expansion of new armaments facilities. Fantastic. I got outsmarted by a dog, man. Yeah, Bliss, as my viewer says, just wanted to help me diet, apparently. They just wanted to help me lose some weight for ParadoxCon so I can be fit and awesome for ParadoxCon. But still, though, what the shit? That is so smart, right? It's just so smart. The dog could do better push-ups. Yeah, that's probable. That's probable. How many ships do I have? Do they have? They have 32 to 40. I have 60. So actually, I would be able to maintain naval supremacy, meaning I could actually naval invade these guys. That's possible. I could recruit some Marines. Ah, here we go. I could recruit some Marines and open up a front line behind these guys. Sicario, welcome back to stream. Thank you for joining me. Expect was a beagle. She's like part beagle, I think. She's a weird cross. Yeah, oh, Elijah Order got destroyed. Who'da thunk it? Who'da thunk it? Alright, more divisions like crazy. But I like the idea of maybe getting some Marines. And there's the Axis War. The Ottoman, Egypt and Yemen has declared war onto the Ottomans, as well as Iran. Oh, they're dead. Bye, Ottomans. See you later. The Legionnaire... Oh, military aid Papal State. International tensions grow. The possibility of second development arises. The Papal State has begun to see the need to rebuild its army in order to defend the Holy See from destruction by the vile syndicalists just across our border. They have reached out to us to aid them in modernizing their forces. How should we respond? Huh. Interesting. Lose base stability, but they accept. Spare them some help. Okay. Or no, we need to protect ourselves. Alright, let's see what happens. I don't know what that means. I lose base stability. Does that mean they get more forces? I'm gonna have to declare war on them. I just want to see what happened. It did look like someone on my stream did just do loots for me, which means it plays an advert on the screen and I get a message, but I've turned that off because I was recording. I have to apologize for whoever did that. I will make sure to check that later. Masharika is declared one the Ottoman Empire. I think the dog is barking again. And I think she's trying it again. I'm not gonna go downstairs and see her. This is the time there's actually a horrible man who's trying to kill everyone. This is the guys who break up and start rebelling as the Ottomans. Yeah, sorry, Villanova. Alright, there we go. We're starting to get some more factorinos. Let's keep building some more over here in Basilicata. Masharika Kingdom has capitulated. Jesus, dude. That was not a very good revolution, was it? Okay. Man, that dog barking is very annoying. Expand the Italian railway. Now, we need to make sure we watch out for when they will start doing their focuses, because if they go down royalist further and stuff, and... No, where is it? It's... Claim Kingdom... begin Restaurante and destroy the Socialist Republic. They're going to declare... Okay, so they get there, they declare war on the Socialist Republic first. Red Force, welcome to stream. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, so it's from there first, so that's fine. They haven't even gone the... They have to wait till 38 to do that. That's cool. I think I have to wait till 38 as well. No, actually, I get the Strike Now thing first. I get that very early. So that's cool. Okay. Yeah, I don't get that same tree, so I have to do it a bit more intelligently. There's some nice political power growth on the right-hand side here. Blah, blah, blah. National populist popularity, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Not a huge amount of bonuses. A research slot, which is quite spicy, and a little bit of recruitable population factor, which I do like. Mainly, it's kind of lame, though. I really don't want a defensive alliance. Like, I could join the Entente. Ugh. I could join the Entente? No, thank you. I could also join the German Empire. Now, that's an idea. That is actually not a terrible idea if I join the German Empire. I'm gonna be at war with them anyway. So, maybe I should, you know? It's not a terrible plan, yeah. Maybe we should do this. Yeah. I join the Entente, or I could join Austria. Seek to align with Austria, which they're very powerful right now, but I don't want the Austrians to join, because then they're going to take all this land from me. So I think the Germans are probably best. Yeah. Alright, let's get defensive alliance. Syndicalists are part of their own alliance, protected by the Union of Britain and France. We must fight our own alliance as counterweight to free Italy once and for all. Nice. Okay. 6 says that 12 years ago, Abby Lynn does not eat up my plate. Her thing is to want to go backyard and come right back in. You're more likely to give her a treat. Oh, sneaky doggy. Sneaky doggy. Oh, the American Union State has been annexed. To be expected, I suppose. We're building lots of divisions. This is good. However, our divisions aren't very good. I think it'd be good if we could try and add some artillery to them. Yeah. And there's the end of the American Civil War. It looks like the CSA has won. Yep. There's a couple light tanks for us. Ooh, baby. Let's start getting some... Let's get some Marines trained. She's part Beagle. Get used to it. Great. Yep. Legionnaire Italy has been destroyed. And they've been released as a puppet. Oh, shit. That means I'm going to be at war with Austria pretty heavily. That's okay. Germany's pretty powerful right now. Yes, I'll be at war with Britain and the Social Republic of Italy, but I think we can manage this. Do I have... So I don't really have ships, is the problem. Keep training, boys. Keep training. Dunkobin Union's declared war. Wait, what? The Dunkobin Union declared war? What are you doing? Why would you do that? That's a... Why do you have the ability to do this? Huh? Huh? What? The appear to have declared war on themselves. Oh, alright, I'm just gonna ignore that. I think it might be a little bit of a bug. More factorinos for us. Excellent. Communal democracy. There's the Balkans. Homecoming. Oh, they're doing homecoming, which is gonna give them wars, which means they've gone down this whole route. Do they have royalist fervor, or do they have constitution? Let's take a look. They do not have royalist fervor. This means they went the democratic form of the Entente. Wait, they're in the Entente? Oh shit, they're in the Entente. It's disgusting. That offends me in a deep and uncomfortable manner. Alright, let's start getting this so we can start to get our better infantry. We're still recruiting divisions like crazy. And I think doing this early is going to be a good idea. They're reforming the Bundesrat, and there's the final reform. And then from there, you can start to do some spicy shit, yo. That's when the wars begin. You know, I've never played Germany, the German Empire and Kaiserreich. I've literally never done it. But the wars will begin. They will begin, that's for sure. Where is it? Alright. I think it might be a good idea if we try to grab the alliance first. So, side of the hegemon, Germany is the only great power of Europe and can only be effective counterweight to the syndicalist menace. Absolutely. We will join the syndicalists and bring spaghetti to the world. We can always betray them later. No biggie. Alright, so we're going to go partial mobilization now to get a little bit better construction speed. Yeah, I've seen that German Empire does look like it could be a lot of fun. That puts me up to 11 factories, and I can get... How many more factories can I get? 2 and 4. So I can get 6 more factories, so I will at least have a full slot. That's nice. And with thriving economy as well, consumer goods is going to go down even further. Alright. Yeah, Sakari mentions about the beagles, which is basically my part of my dog, Freckles. Yep. Separation anxiety, and they love food. Yep. She's very much got separation anxiety. She's also a rescue, so she was abused as a pup. That's a big part of it, I think. Alright, there we go. So we're training more dudes. Oh, look at that. We got a little bit too many. Well, at least we can get a whole new section. This is what we want, guys. This is what we want. It's gonna be hell to push through, though. That is gonna be hell. So I think we need to start working on some planes as well. Because we're still very low on infantry equipment, but I think planes is really what we're going to need. After a certain point, infantry is just not going to be as useful as it could be, you know? After a certain point, we just need more stuff. Alright, we get a little bit of rubber and a little bit of oil. Like, we just need other things to win. I think Marines is definitely a thing I want. Once we've decided with the hegemon, we're going to try and get the modern farming methods for recruitable population 1%. Then go down some more factories and see if we can try and grab other stuff. And see what we can do about that. We got a decent amount of ships. 3 battleships, actually, so this is quite good. The Francesco Carcaccioli, the Bourbon, and the Trinquenciera. That's actually very powerful. I'm decent with that. 6 heavy cruisers, 6 light cruisers, 25 destroyers, and 20 subs. This is a decent convoy escort team. I think we can manage this. We could try and make some kind of spicy encirclement well, we can put some Marines in Livorno. Or, perhaps even better, we could put them here in Bologna. Because with this, we run the risk of the French fleet getting us. Here, there's no one going to stop us. There's only one little thing here. And most likely, their fleets are here or here. So we could put our fleet from this base. I'm going to do that now, actually. Here we go. This is good. I like this. Sakara's bug has never been abused, and yet still will bark nonstop if left alone. Yep. You could put it on convoy escort with Marines invasion from there to there, and that would make a really nice little extra point. We could put in an extra army over there with the extra troops we're raising, and we could wreck them. And I think we could probably take that very easily. This bit would obviously be quite difficult, but I think we'd do okay. Alright, so we are seeking to join them. It just remains to be seen if they'll let us. Let's get modern farming methods. No more the plowshare and wheelbarrow can truly be deemed the tools of the farmers, tractors, and other machines of the modern age will take their place. This can give us recruit population 1% with extra monthly pop and consumer goods as well. Already our consumer goods currently 6. So this needs to fill by consumer goods. Looking at 12 factories, and where 7 can be used for trade. With our current economic, we spend 25% of our total number of factories to produce consumer goods. We can keep reducing that, which is awesome. Looking forward to that. Kitsukami, what's up? Let's spaghetti. We are the spaghettis, my friend. We are the spaghettis. Germany accepts. If you accept, we're now members of the Reichspakt. Excellent. This is the Reichspakt, my friends. So we gotta watch out for when France declares war. I actually don't remember when the war begins. They've already done road to war. Yeah, look at that. So 14th of June, 39 is demand Alsace-Lorraine, and then take down Germany is 5th of October. So we do have at least a year. That's plenty of time to prepare. That's plenty of time. Is Morocco part of the Reichs? They are puppet of Reichspakt. Nice. This is good. The Iberian Union is at least on its own for a little while. We can research these Marines and get going with this. Obviously, we're still low on infantry equipment. I'm going to want to start building more artillery soon as well. It'd be really good if I could chuck in an artillery, like an artillery battalion or 2 in our infantry divisions. That would make us very powerful. Be very pleased if I could do that. Can't go to war economy just yet. That's okay. We could do head of military intelligence to increase supply consumption, political power. Meh. Industrial company for mill factory construction speed and sieve factory construction speed. I love it. It's going to help a lot. Okay. And from there, we'll put some factories here in Abruzzo, because I'm not going to lose that territory, and I know I'm going to put infrastructure there soon. Okay. And the United Province of America has declared war on Central America. Kaiserreich is just always things going on in Kaiserreich. I love it. It's a fantastic mod. UK is decentralizing command. Russia is being a spicy Russia boy. Poland's sitting there pretty with its weird little lame guy with Mendog. Mendog! What's Plan Sir? That sounds frightening. Oh, it's just infrastructure in Andalusia. That's fine. We don't care about that. Okay. So we're making a second army. This army is going to be the guys who start to pile through in... Well, we need one army on this front. Looks like the Germans are actually putting troops here as well. That's very interesting. Holy shit. So when we can try and push that, we could do a marine invasion along the side. As soon as the Marines are researched, we will train them straight away. Probably... How many can I actually train? I can only train 24. Okay. With a minimum of 24. 5% of fielded regular battalions. Well, 5% of 5% of 105... Yeah, so currently I can only do 15, so a minimum of 24. So I can only have 24 battalions, so I can't have many Marines. We got modern farming methods. That's going to be really good. It's going to bring us back up to the level we need. And let's start going towards more factories. Let's get some civvy factories. By heavily investing into our heavy industry, we can ensure that our nation's heavy industry can withstand the pressure of wartime. Heavy. That's a very strange thing. Kitsukami's in the hospital. Why in the hospital, Kitsukami? That sucks. Alright, just keep chucking troops into that little line. This is going to be good. I'm liking this. I'm liking it. One army over here, and one army to fill in the Marines when the gap occurs. We're going to allow our population to tick up. Tolis in the Barriato commune. Every day that will tick up, and we can get the equipment that we need. Keep going, boys. Some perforation. Oh god, how'd you do that, buddy? Jesus. Alright, limited conscription. Unfortunately, we can't go to extensive conscription until we're at war, which we'll be able to do as soon as we're at war with these guys. That's fine. Population's not a concern. We're going to tick up nicely with our pop shortly. 0.009% per day. So really not very much, but that's all right. And Marines have finally been researched, which is great. So I will now get... probably going to pick up the research reduction. Let's take a look at our Marines. So they are 4 strong, and I can have 24. So if I made them 5 strong with 5 XP, I could have 4 divisions. Meh. Well, let's train him anyway. So I can trade 5. Let's train 4, and then I can make him a little bit stronger. So all the cognitive, yeah, God, that sounds terrible. Don't say that. It makes you cringe. I will turn off one of these infantry guys so we can actually start to put our manpower elsewhere. There we go. And I'll tick up our manpower nicely. Very slowly, but it will add up. It will. Oh no, look at that. We've already got all the manpower we need for this. Sweet. Awesome. So it's just the infantry equipment that we're obviously suffering on. For 59 days, the deficit will continue. We're building a little bit of planes, and we're building more artillery as well. This is going to be good. It's going to allow us to actually maintain some kind of air control. But that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Do be sure to leave a like and a comment on this video. Let me know what you think of the series so far. Check me out on Patreon if you want to support me monetarily. And, of course, subscribe if you haven't done so already. I was Aldrin, and I'll continue to be, and this has been Hearts of Iron 4 Spaghetti. Bye-bye.